There is some major opportunity for you to take advantage of where Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, and some of the major cryptocurrencies are going to be headed in the near term. In this video, I'm going to lay out what we're going to be looking for in terms of the next couple of weeks, some key events to look out for, some key dates to look out for, and what's going to be happening into 2025. There is some major macroeconomic news that you're going to want to stick around for, and I'm going to tell you what some of the resistance and support levels are for both Bitcoin and XRP. I'm also going to be taking a look at some of the fundamentals that Ripple has been talking about over the past month and what that could mean for the price of XRP, because as it seems in the past year, nothing much that Ripple says or does has any effect on it, including winning the case against the SEC. So whether you're longing or shorting, I want to make sure you pay attention all the way through the end of this video. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind, and right now on this channel, we're talking about cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the Late Night Grind, and of course, if you want to support this channel, watch this video all the way to the end, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So over the past few months, what I've been paying most attention to has been the macroeconomic scene, as Bitcoin has been in a major consolidation run. After its big run up and new all-time high, it's been, well, basically kind of ranging, although it is a very big range, just to put it mildly. XRP, of course, is of no different. In fact, most of the major altcoins have been ranging and doing the same thing. Now, the one thing I do want to say is that if you're still in meme coins, if you're still in altcoins, or you're looking to get into them, well, right now might not be the best time, because right now we're looking at major volatility. There's a couple of things that I want you guys to pay attention to, that I'm paying attention to, and some of the big time, biggest day traders that I watch on a weekly basis are paying attention to. Number one, that being the debate, the U.S. presidential debate that is coming up on Tuesday night, tomorrow night, as of this time recording. And if you haven't been paying attention to it, well, it looks like, as of right now, Donald Trump and the Republicans, the conservative movement, is backing the cryptocurrency, the right to self-custody. In fact, the blockchain community has really had Donald Trump's ear, in my opinion, because he's now saying things like he wants to make the United States the blockchain capital of the world. Watching this debate and seeing that the Democrats haven't exactly been super friendly to the cryptocurrency world. In fact, Joe Biden's personal handpicked SEC commissioner, Gary Gensler, his job is still on the line. And well, if Donald Trump takes over presidency, he can't exactly fire Gary Gensler, but he can strip away a lot of his powers. Now, if Democrats continue to retain power and Gary Gensler continues to retain power, the SEC is going to continue its overreach into the blockchain world, specifically in the United States. This is one thing I want you to pay attention to. If you were counting on a Ripple IPO, well, its CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, recently said they have no plans for a United States IPO. Now, this makes sense, and they're probably hedging their bets against what could happen around election time, which is up in the air, and what they're doing globally, because a lot of Ripple's inroads into the payments community, the cross-border payments community, the DeFi world, different applications, is largely happening overseas. The big remittance services, the SWIFT sector that they're going after is largely international. It's not a big deal to be able to generate IPO income from the United States. So if you are holding XRP and you are hoping Ripple's IPO might do something, I wouldn't be holding your breath on that one. It's not a foregone conclusion. It still could happen, but it doesn't look likely at this point. Now, back to Bitcoin and some of the macroeconomic factors. We have the debate to watch out for because, like I said, the Democrats don't seem as cryptocurrency friendly, although they have been having meetings with several blockchain companies from what I've been reading on, but the reports say they're more like information seeking, which of course isn't always the best thing in the world if they hand that information over to the SEC, which is of course controlled by Gary Gensler. So besides the debate coming up on Tuesday, the next thing you're going to want to pay attention to are the rate cuts. September 18th in the United States is when the Fed probably will be cutting rates. Now at this point, it looks like there will be a 25 basis point rate cut, which isn't exactly big. And there's a lot of people saying, well, when that happens, when rate cuts happen, when quantitative easing happens, more liquidity floods into the stock markets, floods into the cryptocurrency market. But here's the thing, that's been talked about now for so long that you might want to pay attention to what could happen, and that is the exact reverse. If in fact there is a rate cut, look for the price of Bitcoin and the crypto markets to dump. Because what happens is all this talk that's been happening for the past couple of weeks is pricing in a rate cut, meaning investors are expecting a rate cut, therefore the prices are ranging up. Other than that big red day where we saw all the tech stocks, specifically Nvidia, get absolutely hammered. So we're looking at rate cuts and what that might mean into the future, because some are expecting yet another rate cut later in the fall into the winter time in the US, and some are predicting that that could be a catalyst for the opposite, in which the price of Bitcoin could actually commence upward. So here's what we're looking at in terms of prices to pay attention to. Right now, Bitcoin has been fluctuating right around 56, 57,000. And a lot of people, including big time day traders that I'm watching, are looking for about a $58,000 to $59,000 level for Bitcoin into the end of this week, or at least the middle of this week, before it turns bullish. Now, of course, anything could happen with what is being discussed during these debates, so who knows? But what happens after that? Well, it's looking like, as of right now, there are many, many, many people talking that Bitcoin is going to see a big time crash. And I don't just mean like $5,000, $10,000. According to some of the best technical analysts that I watch and follow, 3 of the 4 of them are now saying basically the same thing. The key level to watch out for is $43,000. Now this, if you're familiar with technical analysis, falls right into a golden pocket, which is a retracement level from Bitcoin's all-time high. It is also a major support level from several months ago. So what they are eyeing is that not only is there a long-term trend line sitting at $43,000, it is a major support level horizontally from $43,000. It is also the golden pocket, and it is also an area or a possible time frame from which there could be another rate cut, at which point Bitcoin's price could skyrocket from there. Now, a lot of these traders are saying it's going to be upward and onward from there. So if you're a trader, your opportunity right now is to look for a possible scalp to 58, 59,000, and then to possibly look for a short. Now, these shorts are going to be extremely volatile as the debate happens, as the rate cuts happen. You're going to look for artificial pump and dumps, meaning the market's going to fake you out thinking it's going to pump and then it continues to drop. High leverage trading is extremely volatile. If you do that, you're going to want to be careful. Speaking of trading, I wanted to make an announcement before I get into the rest of this video talking about what Ripple's plans are and what XRP could be doing over the next couple weeks. I want to talk to you about FairDesk and JumpX. Now, what are these two? FairDesk is an exchange in which you can go on and trade a no KYC trading platform, no KYC in the United States. JumpX is from the same people. It's basically a rebrand. In fact, there's going to be some new user-friendly features on JumpX. There's going to be the same low rates, extremely low rates, some of the lowest in the trading industry, some big bonuses. And in the coming videos, I'm going to talk about the major feature that they are announcing, which is now on the website, and I'll probably show it in my next video. Oh man, it's going to be so much fun. I just got more details about it from a contact there, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. In the meantime, you can go the link in the description below and sign up, do a no KYC registration. You can fund your account there. In fact, if you trade on FairDesk, I would recommend moving your funds from FairDesk to JumpX. Like I said, they are run by the same people. They will be moving FairDesk users to JumpX. JumpX is going to be that new platform with all the new features that you've been wanting if you are a serious trader. If you're a leverage trader, and if you're looking for a lot more coins to trade, a lot more spot pairs to trade, it's going to be amazing. Like I said, link in the description below. So now that we're looking at those price movements for Bitcoin, what's XRP going to be doing? Because it's probably going to be doing the same thing as Cardano. Cardano, XRP, and a few others have been moving in a similar fashion, meaning they're extremely bullish news constantly all the time, but the price really doesn't do a whole lot out of ranging or only moving in the direction that Bitcoin is, only to a few degrees more or less. So right now, it looks like XRP has been heading to that point on the trading chart where they would call this a giant bull flag. And when it gets to the end of this triangle, typically prices spike up, but not all the time. And from the technical analysis that I watched, short term, you're going to want to be paying attention to the levels at about 70 cents and 96 cents. Now, if we go south, if the rest of the crypto market dumps, if Bitcoin does go to 43,000, an XRP price that you want to be looking for is right around 40 cents. Yes, it could go down to 40 cents, possibly even 37 or 36 cents, maybe possibly a wick. We don't know. So as the Bitcoin market turns around, as XRP turns around and follows suit, this is what I'm going to be looking for from XRP. They just announced some major news. That is, smart contracts are coming to the XRP ledger. And this has been something that within the XRP community has been debated, is this good or bad? Not only that, they announced there's going to be a stable coin. Now, Ripple announced this because they believe the stablecoin industry is going to be upwards in the multi-trillions of dollars. And I think they want to jump into that and take their piece of the pie. Now there's being debate about, is smart contracts good for the price of XRP? Is stablecoins good for the price of XRP? Well, part of the reason that they are jumping into the stablecoin market, as David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, explained, that it's kind of a necessary if you want to jump into DeFi. Now that they're looking at DeFi as one of the biggest players in the blockchain space in the future, they wanted to have a part of that. Stablecoins, of course, being a necessity if you want to do something like DeFi. Smart contracts are almost a necessity if you want to do something like DeFi. Also, real-world tokenization. Back about a month or two ago, a Ripple-backed company announced that they are introducing tokenized T-bills, tokenized treasury bills from the United States onto the XRP ledger. In fact, there's already hundreds of millions of dollars of those T-bills being locked on the XRP ledger. Now, in my opinion, that's bullish news because as we see real-world assets being one of the things that BlackRock has said they are interested in, now we're actually seeing it come to life onto the XRP ledger. In my opinion, that's very bullish into the future. Is it going to have a big effect on the price of XRP? Well, if you're looking at DeFi, the stablecoins, they're all going to need to be backed by the XRPL's native currency, XRP. So in my opinion, it's only going to be more bullish. So let me know in the comment section what you guys are going to be watching for in the coming days, in the coming weeks, and let me know if you think there's going to be a big dump before a capitulation, or is this bull run already over, like one of the mega traders that I watch has already suggested. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, and don't forget to sign up for JumpX, free, no KYC in the United States. Go ahead and transfer your funds there and start trading there. Some big announcements coming soon about that. Can't wait to see you there. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.